Saturday, April 26th, I recommended Margeux Treasure in race number 5 at Aqueduct, and the 4-year-old maiden filly was well back early on and made a strong, sustained run and won by a length and a half at 2.45 to 1. So paid $6.90 to win. A good, honest, fair price, to be sure. And pretty impressive run, to say the least. So gladly add that uh, win to the bankroll and take 7% of the profit out and put into the piggy bank, which is now over $60. And we started this back in early November with a $500 bankroll. And the amount of the wager is always 1.5% of what's in the bankroll. So doing well, and looking at the full card at Aqueduct in race number 2. My top pick one paying $4.30. And in race number 5, that was the Margaux Treasure race, where she won paying $6.90. And race number 6, my third choice one, paying $10, and that daily double was $20.60. And races 7, 9, and 10 were taken off the turf, but as you can see there, when there's a chance that turf races will be taken off the turf and switched to the main track, I provide selections for both turf and for the main track. Unfortunately, you never know who's going to run and who's not when they take a race off the turf. And in race 7, all 4 of my selections for the main track were scratched. But such is life. So there weren't many winners listed on my tout sheet for Saturday, and I did a good job of picking the right one to make my best bet. So going to Sunday, and we'll stick with Aqueduct and go to race 8. And I invite you to visit my website, breedingwinners.com, where all my statistics are free. And these videos are meant as an aid to help understand how I use the statistics in my handicapping, and hope that you will make use of my stats for your favorite tracks, since I make them available for almost all the tracks in North America, the United States, and Canada. Um, it's a wonderful handicapping tool I've been using for over 25 years. I mean, I started my database 30 years ago in 1995. And I think it's just a fabulous handicapping tool. It's not going to guarantee any winners, but it's going to help point you in the right direction quite often. And even just as often is going to alert you to a potential uh, bad play. And when there's a negative stat on a horse, and put up the warning flag that you might want to stay away from that one. So it works in both directions. So race 8 at Aqueduct on Sunday, my pick is number 5, Opulent Restraint. 3-year-old filly, had 4 career races, all of them being on turf. Broke her maiden in her second career start, which was at Saratoga, going a mile and a 16th over good turf, and the turf should be not firm tomorrow at Aqueduct. Should be some give in it. So That's a plus right there for this 3-year-old filly that she can handle non-firm turf. And she went in $150,000 race last October over this Aqueduct turf course, and won that as the odds-on favorite in just a field of 5. And then made one start this year, March 8th at Tampa in Grade 3 Florida Oaks. Went off at 5.1 to 1 and pressed the early pace and faded late to finish 4th in a field of 11. Comment line says she broke inward and got bumped. So certainly that didn't help matters any. Looking at the sire stats, sire for opulent restraint is Dubawi. Who's had 33 turf winners over the last 3 years. 64% have come in 8 to 8.5 furlongs. 88% of those 33 winners have come when the purse is greater than $50,000 and the layoff figure of 177, or 77% above average for getting those turf winners on 37 to 60 days rest. Going to the broodmare sire, Creative Cause is the broodmare sire. 22 previous turf winners over the last 3 years, 59% of the distance category, 73% with the purse greater than $50,000, and the layoff of 93, or slightly below average, for getting turf winners on 37 to 60 days rest. And going to the trainer, Mr. Chad Brown, and 367 turf winners over the last 3 years. 71% of those came at 8 to 8.5 furlongs, 93% when the purse greater than $50,000, and the layoff figure of 178, or 78% above average. So it's a good competitive field. Opulent restraint shouldn't be overbet. Morning line 5 to 1. I would certainly take 7 to 2 and maybe even 3 to 1. And I don't really see the horse getting bet down more than that. Of course, if there are a couple scratches in the race, you have to lower those expectations a little bit. So make it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.